Hello everyone and welcome to this video. It's now time to do the Ricky WinterWell quest. I just always thought that it was such a silly quest line. Yeah, SO has always had a thing for goofy stuff. And this video also then contains the entire quest line, because at the end there's no more reputation to gain or a day blocker. That is then it. Yeah, it's the same in new SO still. This quest line has stopped as well. Yeah, and it's not the only one in Epona or Harvard counties. Like the one with Mrs. Drake never got continued. And this one. Yeah, I'd like that one with Mrs. Drake continued. I mean, we kinda need an ending to that one as well, or a temporary ending, sort of cliffhanger. I mean, yeah, Mrs. Drake is persistent. Might be able to stop her temporarily, but I could see her trying to find ways to come back, so. But if we could at least have a closure for a little while to that mineral quest line, that would be nice. And this one too. Well, this one of course, because a little bit later he meets Ivan Drake. That's basically his enemy or rival. And I think if they had finished this quest line, Ricky would probably have defeated Ivan, and that may still happen, but a lot of the time we have happy endings in SO, so that wouldn't surprise me. Of course, not always like with Elizabeth, but this one, or at least temporarily, like they could come back. Yeah, like that's the thing with SO, like forgotten quest lines they once started. I don't know why. Yeah, it's interesting. Why instead of adding something else that's new, why didn't SO focus on completing quest lines they had already started? I wonder about it sometimes. Like, start something, don't you want to have that finished first then? Well, yeah, this is the February 2017 version. It was a time of change. Yeah, around that time. That is also when people became a little suspicious that things had been going on at the company. And I think around the time Southwood was added, something like that. They were like, hey, there are some changes going on here. I myself didn't really notice back then. Of course, a few updated graphics here and there, like here with the hay bales and Alberta. Some changes already coming in, like this pavement and these houses. Also looks, yeah, generation 3 or maybe 2.5. Well, there is no official generation 2.5 anything, but like these buildings, they look so much newer compared to the grass, yet it still goes kind of well together. Even though it's old and new graphics next to each other, I don't know, it still works somehow, and I like that. Tree chopping. Sure, why not? Well, in the meantime, in new SO, this has been changed, of course. Different textures, the trees, the grass. The houses are still pretty much the same. Yeah, I'm not showing everything. Well, not going from A to B all the time. Yeah, and this video also has a lot of speed ups. Oh, it is again. It's so funny always how that looks. I actually like what's the soil, or how the soil and the grass look like this. I don't know, that light green color. Oh, and I like how you can see Silverglade Castle in the distance. It makes it look so big then, but then when you are at the castle it looks pretty normal in size, but seeing it from such a distance. And there are the stones. This, yeah, it's just a place with good view, I guess. But yeah, it is kind of light green. Yeah, I liked it. Realism didn't matter so much. It was the vibe overall. Yeah, to be honest, this quest line I don't care so much about it. But for the sake of completeness, I will show it, of course. I mean, it's a chance to talk about Star Stable again. So yeah, of course, I want to do that. I don't know about the quest line with Jamie though, because for that one you also really have to build a reputation, and I think at some point until level admired. And so all those baking quests, I don't know, I felt like it was more work than quest, and was it always worth it? Not really. So I might skip that quest line, but it is, once you have done one quest with Jamie, it's that pretty much shows what the rest is gonna be like. It's something goes wrong and then you need to fetch some stuff, and then you need to help with the baking, and well, that is basically about it. So if that quest line appears, then maybe I'll just show the first bit of it, but I don't know if I want to put in the effort again to, yeah, to build up that reputation again. Let's see. In the meantime, yeah, because as you know, or maybe you don't know, maybe you're new to this channel, I usually, yeah, I always do the voice recording last after the editing and recording, also because I just find it annoying to have to talk and focus and read the quest, or focus on the quest and read it at the same time. I tried that a few times, but no, it just doesn't work for me. It's so much easier to just record and then focus on the quest and then give commentary after. So now in the meantime, whilst I'm doing the voicing, because nothing off the screen of what is recorded now is gonna be shown anyways, I'm gonna look up at YouTube if someone has posted that entire storyline with Jamie Olive Tree. Okay, so Jamie Olive Tree West, because Nobody has done it yet. The entire thing. Oh, I see. Then I might do it, but if somebody has already done it, then I'm less inclined to do it. Let me see. Nancy Wolfstorm and Silver AGSO. Oh, let's take a look. Silver AGSO. Who is that? I'd never heard of this YouTuber before. Wait, is it oldest? 18th plan. Only until the 3rd? Maybe I'll do it after all. And then Nancy Wolfstorm. Oh, I like her banner. South Wolf Rescue Rent Quest. Oh, that is 7 years ago when she uploaded those videos. So that is 2020. No, 2019. Okay, yeah, I will not get to do that then. This is also a YouTuber, Nancy Wolfstone, who quit 7 years ago. She has quite a lot of videos. Oh, there's the first one with Jamie Olive Stream. Oh, hang on. It's only one. And there's the 4th. Wait, there's the number 3 video, but not 1 and 2. Maybe she removed it. Well, I'll see about it, guys. Maybe I'll do it after all. Just for you. Well, the advantage is with the relogging thing, I can do the daily quests as often as I want and then gain the reputation. And so basically all of those Jamie things, I could get it done in a week or less. So yeah, I'll see about it. I already saw later on there is another character we have a quest with near the horses, so I'm curious about what that is too. It's just so silly, this kind of stuff. Well, drinking water too fast. Gotta be careful with that, really. Drinking water like a horse. Well, I don't think you should. Horses drink a lot during the day. Wasn't it like, this is one of the earlier facts I've learned. Like, doesn't a horse need like 10 liters of water a day? Alright, let me look this up. I haven't known this for sure. Horse drink a day. And of course, there are always different opinions about everything, even this. One says 25 to 55 liters, another 20 to 55. Seriously? No. No way. That much? I don't believe that. Another says 30, between 30 and 50 liters? No way. One that weighs about 500 kilos? No. Seriously, but when I look at the water buckets, well, I haven't calculated actually about how much water goes into it. But all the buckets together are not 55 liters, right? And they don't even finish them on multiple horses in one day. Well, I don't know. I guess I'm not the best with numbers anyway, so I guess somewhere between 20 and 50 liters a day. Holy moly. Don't want to... Humans should not drink that amount of water. That can be deadly. Sure, drinking water's good, but too much or too little, yeah, that's gonna be damaging. What the heck? Yeah. No, I do remember that humans should drink about a liter, 1.5 liter a day, something like that. This race is also an iconic one too, sort of. I don't know, Epona. Is that iconic? Iconic, that's the wrong pronunciation. But iconic. I just feel like Epona is always on this sort of edge or this in-between line between the old and the new, between iconic and just not so iconic. Between new SSO, yeah. Because, yeah, I don't know, Epona, and with the way quests go, etc. It just feels slightly different, but also slightly the same at the same time. Yeah, I don't know. Epona is just... I'm not sure if Epona is iconic. I do think Harvest Counties is, like, we already got the Harvest Counties in 2013. And Epona, that was 2015 or 2016. Yeah, so I guess you could still call it iconic, but already very much into the direction of how SSO is nowadays, or partially at least. Yeah. Southwolf feels different too, of course. Yeah, the most iconic areas are just, in my opinion, Silverglade and Golden Hills. Yeah, I even think between Silverglade and Golden Hills and the Harvest Counties, there's a difference between those two as well. Harvest Counties is still iconic too, but it's not as iconic as Silverglade and Golden Hills, in my opinion. That's how I feel about it. Dino Valley. Yeah, that's also a little bit different. Feel like when it comes to iconicness level, Dino Valley and Harvest Counties are, yeah, pretty much the same. Maybe Dino a bit more iconic. It's just Harvest Counties and Epona, it's just something different. And that's good too. Yeah, there's nothing wrong about that. It's just information. Yeah, it's good that we have variety. And, well, then of course Mistfall and Wildwood was a whole new world. That was the first time that we got an entire area in Generation 3 graphics, to say so. Pandoria, I don't know. Still feels iconic too for some reason, even though I didn't come into the game that early. And what am I forgetting now? Marching Gas right now has its own thing. It's so new and everything. Yeah, it really is its own vibe. But I'm thinking now, am I forgetting any area in SSO now that we got? Like we got an extension in Golden Hills at some point. Yeah, around the time the light ride got introduced. Wildwoods, Mistfall, Southwolf, Dino Valley, Ipona, Harvest Counties, Golden Hills, Silverglade. I already said Dino Valley. I feel like I'm forgetting a location. Oh, the mall and Pier 13. And the Guardians. No, come on. Governor's Fall. I do know it. That is, of course, also part of it. I wouldn't. Yeah, and the mall. Yeah, it has a level of iconicness. No, I haven't forgotten any location. There are all the locations. Yeah. Well, and if I have to rate the most iconic of the iconic, then that's Moorland and Steve's Farm. Steve's Farm, it has always been this popular hangout place. I never felt appeal to it. I don't know why. I really like Moorland. I always stay there. Until at some point I moved to Golden Hills. And well, then a new movement for me started because I just kept moving with the season. Now it's different again. I'm still in Martingast. It's spring, but I'm still in an autumn location. It's just really convenient to, and I don't know, I feel like I want to stay there. I just really, really love Martingast. It's just exactly what I want. I could imagine myself living there actually. Yeah, I know. I'm not talking that much about this quest. I'm more talking about other things. Yeah, like I mentioned, I just don't care that much about this quest. Yeah, that's just as honest as it's gonna get. Don't know, how do you guys feel about this quest? Did you like it? Did you find it interesting? Or are you more like me that you're like, yeah, okay, it's nice, an extra quest, but well, I don't care that much. Well, that's how I feel about it. Yeah, the deep, dark, and mysterious, that is just mostly my thing. Either way, but yeah, I could definitely imagine myself living at Martingast. Always in autumn. Studying the blight, fighting. I don't know, would I be a wizard or a noble? I could be either. I think I'd be more of a witch though. Yeah. I just wonder, like, how do the witches get food? Yeah, I know it's a game, so that kind of stuff doesn't get talked about that much. But because all they can find there is mushrooms. But you don't want to eat mushrooms all the time. You need some variation, like our character is recommending here. That advice which Ricky keeps rejecting, because you can't just eat. Well, if you really have to, your body will adapt, and yeah, okay, I guess you can just live on mushrooms then, but it's not ideal. You're gonna get deficiencies. And also the opposite. Too much of certain ingredients. Well, like, yeah, and that too, well. There's no well at the witch's place in Martingast. How do they drink? Because Well, that's a river, that swamp. That water does not look, well, it's transparent, but with the blight and all, I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't really want to drink it. What about the horses? Well, not that there are so many. Yeah, it's just fun to think practically about SSO. Yeah, applying these real life concepts on it. Oh, here we still had the yellow pointers, arrows. That was after the green ones, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I really wonder how the witches eat. Well, they do have magic. Maybe they can, no, not conjure. Maybe they can conjure something, I guess. Some food. If it has the same nutritional value and density. I don't know. Perhaps they trained on that. And the nobles, well, they can get stuff out of the forest. Not the forest with the blight, the other forest. You don't have any fields where they harvest. Well, I guess they get their food somehow. Maybe from the rest of Golden Hills Valley or something. Or buying in, although I feel like no, they're kind of cut off. They haven't had contact with anyone from outside of the island, so I don't know. Maybe they have something in the castle, some scientific ways to grow it. Although they're living in the 1800s still, so that doesn't make sense either. How do those people eat? Oh well, I guess they somehow have their way. It's just a game though, like I don't think SSO always thinks about these practical things when designing a new area. You just wanna add the necessary things and like putting fields everywhere with food, where you grow food, that just it's not so necessary. Although I would like it if SSO placed a well at the hamlet. It's just convenient to be able to refill your water there. Okay, it's not that necessary. You can easily take a trailer to the marching gas and fill up there, but still. Yeah, I guess that is what SSO meant when they mentioned that at the failed hamlet you would have a home stable too, but without all the facilities a normal one has. But I didn't imagine it like that. It would just be a storage you could click, like how it is at the fence. And then that is it. I thought we could literally enter our home stable. But I guess that is what I meant with it then. Oh well. I can deal with it. I just have my home stable. Yeah, like I mentioned already. I have it at Marching Gast. Now in this game, I have it here at New Hillcrest because it's convenient, because I'm now focusing on the quests here. Yeah, I think that I first want to finish all the quests here before I move on to South Roof. Yeah, that's probably it. I wonder how many quests I still have left. I don't think I have a lot left. Definitely some still. When did we get South Roof then? Because it's already here in game. Then we already got it. Before February 2017. I don't know what they're planning with this game. too, like if they're gonna add more and more quests and stuff, or if it's just gonna stay like this. No, not so sure about that. But when I'm done with all of these quests here, then I'm also a bit done with it for a while. Oh yeah, that Ivan Drake makes your blood boil, really? Too bad that he is that strong, otherwise you could just slap him. No, violence isn't the answer, especially not with guys like that. I need to drink some water, a little bit of tea. This time I just have a simple lemon tea from a tea bag. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I'm racing for the weekend. It's gonna be warm. Between 20 and 30 degrees. Wow. That's gonna take some adjusting from me because I'm not that good with heat. Better with cold. Honestly, I feel blessed that the spring has been cold so far in Europe, like in the Netherlands. Like, thank you, then I can feel alive for a little bit longer. In summer I feel more dead than alive, really. The heat is sucking the life out of me. The heat and the moist combined, oh yeah. And I know some people are like, oh, that's nothing. Yeah, well, if you've lived your whole life in a 40 degrees environment, of course, then you're used to it. But we Dutchies are not. No, that's the thing here in the Netherlands. Not many people are used to extremes. I think most here are like comfortable around 16, 17 degrees. Some even a little warmer. It differs. But like, we're not used to extremes like 40 degrees plus Celsius or like minus 20 or 30 degrees Celsius. That just doesn't happen so much here. Like minus 5, that happens sometimes. But we haven't really had any really strong frost in the last couple of years. I think I experienced minus 20 maybe one time here, minus 15, I don't know. But it was colder than minus 10, I remember. Wasn't it around 2010 sometime? I don't know, but we had a year here that we had a bit of a stronger winter. Yeah. So yeah, extremes. Most of us need to adapt to it again, to adjust. That's gonna be so weird, like just being able to wear a t-shirt again in the weekend and shorts already too, probably, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know exactly what paddock they mean. That's beautiful paddock. We as a player can't just go there without a problem. So that's nice. Yeah, like I said already, this quest has not been concluded yet, this Questline. So we don't know yet whether or not Ricky WinterWell will have kicked Ivan Drake's ass already in the meantime. Well, he was pretty tactical because Ricky is not as big as Ivan. Doesn't mean that he will lose. This was so silly. These kind of training things. Also kind of funny though. The light was so beautiful here at Ipona. I think I played between 12 and 2 o'clock, something like that. Yeah, you wouldn't say it so, but there's a bit of a difference with light. Like, I've shown it in the past on Instagram. Like, if you're in Golden Hills around 6, it looks a little bit darker there. And you will also notice that at the Druid Paddock than how it looks here, for example. Level up! Maybe it's just me, but yeah, as soon as the pink light starts, or a little bit before it, and that's around 6 or 7, just spend a little time here, like check out this part of Ipona for a bit, and then go to Golden Hills or the Druid Paddock. See if you can spot any differences. Of course, Golden Hills also has filter over it. Not in the first part though, so then you go to the first part. But I noticed that there is a slight difference, and I like that. Oh, this is so silly. But it is something else, like, yeah, this whole Questline, it's pretty, like, new in a way, that we haven't really had anything like this before in SO. Especially not back then. The way of the horse, of course. Well, but I like that how SSO then brings horses into it, because of course this is a horse game. That character and NPC on that old white horse, it's just so interesting, so fun to see the differences. Alright, alright. Oh, I'm checking my email in the meantime. Just quickly. I see. Facebook changed. Now the buttons are at the bottom. Alright, that's gonna take a little bit of time to get used to that, I think. Well, it's... No, it can be a big change if you're used to having them on the top for a while. Some people really hate that change. I don't care that much. But it can really tick off some people, and I can totally understand it. Chip's diet is best diet. Well, no, I don't think so. It's good, but... Well, there are sometimes herbs on it. But no, it's not the best diet. Interesting theory though. It's because they're made from potatoes. Yeah, right. Of course, speeding this up, it's funny when these farts are sped up. I did enjoy that when I edited this video, implementing all of these speed ups. Tons of chips, yeah. Well, yeah, confession, I have done that once. Like, I felt too lazy to make dinner, and I had 2 bags of crisps, so instead of making a regular meal, I just ate 2 bags of crisps. Not really big ones. I think they had 175 grams. I actually have a bag. 125 grams. So not one of those huge bags. Just one of 125 grams. 2 of them, then that's what I ate as dinner. Yeah, I have done that. Just once, because I was too lazy to make dinner. We all have that, right? I mean, I don't judge anyone for doing that, especially not because I've done it myself. People are busy. And then in the evening having to make dinner as well. Well, some people just don't have the energy. I was just lazy. I totally understand. It was good though. Putting a movie on, yeah. I especially love bell pepper or paprika crisps. I just love that one. And there's one from the merk. That's a Dutch word for brand. Merk. M-E-R-K. From the brand Trafo. T-R-A-F-O. It's an organic brand and it has crisps and other snacks there. Yeah, that brand just has several stuff. And they also have Hungarian bell pepper crisps variation, and I love that one. It's smoked as well. Like, I love anything smoked. Oh, really? Any smoked meat, smoked fish. Oh man, I love the taste of it. It is that it's so expensive, but otherwise I would buy smoked salmon like every week at least, but I don't because, yeah, salmon is just really expensive. Of course, yeah, especially the organic one. Okay, yeah, just for your entertainment or just to show it in its regular way, I'm showing one of these fights at a normal speed once. Because, I don't know, yeah, seeing, what the hell are these animations? What is this? When I was playing the quest, seeing these fight once was enough for me. Then I was already bored with it. And if I'm dead, because I'm not that quickly bored in general, so I can imagine that other people would be too. So I have sped up the others. What the hell is this? Character steering to, yeah, your jitsu or your jitsu, however you pronounce it. I guess they have their own way of fighting, their own very unique way. It's hilarious, really. Another sip of my tea. After half an hour talking, I really need a sip of something. I don't know why. That is just how it is with me. Whilst I see some teachers, they can talk for longer without taking any sip of anything. Then I'm like, how can you talk for so long without drinking something? Well, some people can't just do that. Oh, it's good, some tea. Well, soon I may not want tea at all anymore, as the temperatures will rise. Because I just, in summer in general, I don't really like drinking tea so much. I prefer just drinking regular room temperature water, or even a bit colder. Yeah, and then there's this fairy like, yeah, but you mustn't drink too cold in summer because then you cool down too much and then your system heats your essence up too much, so you get hotter. And that is true for ice water. When you drink ice water, because that is extremely cooling. Yes, then indeed, then your temperature drops a bit quicker than normal, and then indeed your body will heat up you again. But that does not go for room temperature water, or if it comes out of the fridge, if it's a bit cold but not like ice water. Your body doesn't have such a strong reaction to that. But for ice water, yeah, that's accurate. So even in summer, just being a little bit careful with ice water so that you don't cool down too much, which means your body has to heat you up again. That is just a thing. Yeah, just taking things with limits. No, there's another way to say that. But in general, yeah, for when the heat is coming back, eating lighter, more fluids, soups, more vegetables, cruciferous vegetables, and those that have a lot of water, same for fruits. And you can still eat pitta aggravating stuff in summer, like meat, for example. It's also pitta aggravating. Pitta is hot, pitta is fire plus water. But you can still eat it in summer. It's eat less of it. That is the thing in every season, like now in spring. There's still some of that heaviness sometimes. So then you eat a bit lighter, but it doesn't mean that you can't eat any food that has a heavy quality anymore. You just take less of one and more of the other. It's all about balancing. What was I else? What else was to say? Well, some suggestions maybe. Cucumber, watermelon, anything with coconuts or coconut. I think coconut is the right way to pronounce it. Anything with coconut is cooling. I think aloe vera, hibiscus, and mint too. Peppermint, all cooling stuff. Coriander, cardamom, well, slightly makes you warmer, but not too much, so that's still a good spice for summer. Lime, not lemon, because lemon is more acidic, and acidic flavors are heating in general. But lime is a bit bitter and cooling. So lime water in the summer really helped me get through it. Yeah, I survived on lime water. Yeah, there are just some general Ayurvedic food suggestions and tips for you in the summer. So if you're not sure about what to drink, just room temperature is always fine. That was a really quick fight. Let's see, how long do I still have? Still some minutes. I just love how I randomly start talking about Ayurveda again. Of course, when summer comes up. Alright, this time I'm gonna give him some actual advice. And we should be a little bit more defensive. Yeah. Avoid the attacks first and then hit BAM at the right time. I think he's gonna have to use that tactic a lot with Ivan. Avoid and then hit him in the right spot really hard at once. Maybe go for the throat or something. I didn't really watch this before, but it's so funny how this looks when it's sped up.
So,
he won! Oh yeah! I already thought he was gonna lose the second one because of his overconfidence. But the third one I was like, yeah, he's probably gonna win it again. Yeah, okay. I don't know how SO is gonna end it, but it will probably be a happy ending. Or not, if they surprise us, but I think he's gonna defeat Ivan. Maybe it will be a close call, but I think that's probably how they're gonna write it, sort of. I don't know. Oh really, that Drake misses Drake ruins all the summer posts. Both the harvest counties and Epona, and then her stupid son on this part. Oh well. Of course, she would erase a bully, typical, because she's one herself. A bit more than that. Pretty much a villain. So a bully is bad enough, of course. I know all about it. Mrs. Drake is gonna be a tough one to beat because she's so sneaky and persistent and shrewd. Like if she poisoned a farm. And what has Evelyn? I'm convinced they did something to Evelyn. Like if you're gonna fight Mrs. Drake, you wanna be prepared. Well, we have our magic powers. I don't know how that is. If we soul riders are allowed to use our magic powers against the regular humans. Maybe we're not, but I guess when it comes to self-defense, then maybe we're allowed to. If it's a you or the other situation, don't know. Luke excavated. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I bought recently minty again as well, because I already saw on the weather forecast that hot weather is coming, and then I do need mint. Probably gonna, I don't have lime water yet. I probably am gonna get some of that Friday or something, because that's when it starts. I'm cocky, but sure. Yeah, sure, but don't get too overconfident, Ricky, otherwise you'll lose again, and we don't want it to happen. We'll see who's the loser. Yeah, goodbye. Walk away. I think Ricky can do it. He just needs to be really tactical and make sure to avoid the strong hits. Of course, he can't avoid them all, probably, but... Oh no, I wouldn't want to box. I'm too sensitive for that. I like running, but boxing, no. No, I don't want to get hit like that. Kudos to those who do it though. I mean, if you enjoy that, no judgment from me. Enjoy whatever you enjoy. It's just not my thing. That's with everything. Whenever I express that. that I'm not interested in something. It's never a judgment towards you as well. No, you do you. If you get a kick out of boxing, literally and figuratively, then sure, by all means, go and do that and enjoy it to the fullest. I still have about a minute. Right? Yeah. A little bit. Wait, no. Actually, yes. I was confused by the timer. And yeah, then there's one little more daily. I was like, okay, I'll show that too. And then I'm done with it. I want to be done with it. Defensive feeding, hilarious. Well, SSO was really creative with this quest line. Gotta give them that. Alright, well, that was then basically it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night, day, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is for you. Bye!